God, I'm good with buttons. Last week, it seemed nobody wanted to win the race in Daytona. Multiple accidents, 3 consecutive safety cars, and the leaders in both classes crashing in the dying minutes that resulted in Dex Lindgren winning in Pro and Jesse Pate winning in AM. That feat was especially amazing for Lindgren, given the fact that he was facing the wrong way against traffic midway through the event. We head to the beautiful rolling hills of upstate New York for round 2. Will chaos continue? SimCAR Grand-Am from Watkins, Glen is next. Our venue for this week is Watkins Glen International. This fast and flowing circuit rewards commitment through the fast bends and bravery through the bus stop. The more curb you can get away with, the better, but don't go too far, otherwise you'll end up wrecked in the runoff. Expect plenty of overtaking through all the winding circuit this evening. The format for SimCAR is as follows. The drivers are finishing open practice now, which leads into a 15-minute qualifying session to determine the grid for our 60-minute race. The 15th season of SimCAR Grand-Am Series continues tonight live on the Automotive Sports Network with Alex Laursen next to me in the commentary box, along with Josh Darnell. My name is Bryan Sawyer as we welcome you to Watkins Glen, New York. The SimCAR Grand-Am Series on ASN is brought to you by Penguin RC Simulation, trusted by racers for their unbeatable support, rock-solid product guarantees, and high-performance sim gear. When you want equipment you can rely on lap after lap, Penguin RC Simulation delivers every time and is proud to present the Penguin RC Simulation Drivers Championship. Too Fast Racing, a massive sim community built on the high-octane world of BeamNG drag racing, now taking on iRacing with over 14,000 members. From the drag strip to the curves here at SimCAR, Too Fast Racing is where speed lives. Lambert Designs is the official graphic partner for SimCAR. For promotional materials to custom paint liveries, Lambert Designs has it all. For more information, join the SimCAR Discord and contact Brandon Lambert. And finally, Mr. Patches, makers of custom patches that let you wear your racing pride. And this season, they're putting $50 on the line for each class's winning team. From the track to your jacket, Mr. Patches has you covered as a presenting sponsor for the team's championship. Gentlemen, round 2 of the championship. Nobody wanted to win at Daytona. I don't know if you guys caught that on replay, but there were crashes, cautions all over. What do you guys think we can expect from Watkins Glen? Alex, you first.
You know, Watkins Glen is a crazy track that produces great racing. It's a little different than Daytona, a lot more sweeping corners, less hairpins, less straightaways, no banking. So it's going to be a little bit more up to some driver strategy on putting themselves in the right spot instead of being able to rely on the draft like they were at Daytona.
Yeah, and this track is a lot faster than Daytona. I don't think many curves you really drop below third gear here. Josh, have you been to Watkins
ever
Glen
even
before?
stepped foot on Watkins Glen? No, because Rallycross is the only thing that matters.
I was gonna say, you're about to learn some new things today. Anytime we bring you to this series, we're teaching Josh Darnell a little bit about GT3 each time. One day he's going to be a professional GT3 driver. All right, guys.
Against my will.
Against your will. Before we head off to qualifying, we're going to take a look at what we got coming up this week on ASN. I know Saturday we got the DRS CCA versus the WDCR, doing 2 races in the Formula Ford. Back-to-back Road America and Summit Point. That's going to be Alex Laursen running that show, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time on the 24th. I believe that's Saturday. That is Saturday. Look at that.
It's actually 2 different cars. We're doing the SRF at the first race and the Formula Ford 1600 at the second race.
Yeehaw. Okay. That sounds pretty good. I might have to show up and race this, Alex, if I'm around. Doing the SimCAR Grand-Am Series next week here at Montreal. Silverstone, Monza, The Bend, Motegi, Magny Course, Mexico City, and Sebring round out the rest of that series. I'm looking to do a 32-car tournament in the coming weeks, so keep an eye on the lookout for that. I don't quite know what we're racing or anything, but it's going to be a 32-car knockout tournament. So if you're interested in knocking people out, just keep an eye out.
Elimination racing?
Hell yeah. We're going to do some elimination racing. Not quite per lap. More like you get in the race, your only goal is to beat one other person. You beat that person, you move on to the next round, you got a new person to beat. Everybody on the track at once. A little bit of demolition derby style racing. And then yes, Matt brought up in the chat that NASA RX, we'll be back with that sometime in March. We got about 10 seconds here till we're in qualifying. Excited to see who's up top. We got Kevin Fanning in the top of practice. Dex Lindgren was up there, our winner last week. And then I don't see Pate. Oh, I do see Pate. Jesse Pate's down there a little bit in the AM class. So AM class might have a new winner this week. See who's first moving.
Cosgrove, it looks like. Kevin Fanning's out there.
Cody Cosgrove moving first.
I'm seeing their names light up.
All right, cool. Nothing's reporting speed for Bryan over here. There we go. I see the speed now. Cool when it doesn't do that. Cosgrove pulling off early. Just keep an eye on our winner from last week. See how he drops his first lap in. Reminder on the timing tower, the blues are the pro cars, the reds are the AM drivers. The white name is race control and the yellow name is the safety car, so they will fall to the back of the pack. Eventually,
there's an actual safety car out there?
We have an actual safety car driver. Brandon Lambert drives the truck today. Last week it was a Porsche. This week it's a truck. We had to change it up. So many drivers changed to the Porsche this week after seeing how powerful it was last week. That said we can't have P Cup basically with a Porsche pace car. So let's give it the truck.
The Porsche was an extremely popular GT3 in the Daytona 24-hour this past week.
Yeah, and that's why we raced Daytona here last week, and you just saw how fast that car was on the straights. It was just a rocket ship compared to all the others. So looks like it's got a very strong BOP this season. See if it can continue that way through the rest of our season here.
You know, I spent a lot of time practicing GT3s here at Watkins Glen for the 6-hour race, which I ended up not racing, but I spent quite a bit of time practicing here. And man, does this course really, really benefit willing to commit to some of these corners.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice flowy. You just keep up the speed. And I got to respond to a message here. Yes, I am. All right. Race control is active for this race, so we will see race control messages pop up through the evening just like that. Plenty of people can be investigated. Live penalties will be put out if things happen. Still on our out lap here for Dex. He's just leaving the boot right now.
It looks like a long track.
It is just over 2 minutes a lap, roughly. I think, or that might just be out lap time.
Yeah, that's their out lap. I think they're running about a 147, maybe a few seconds slower or faster than that, but somewhere in that range. Got Dex Lindgren coming around. We'll see what he gets. 144.221. So yeah, a few seconds faster than that. He's top of the tower. First car though, set down the lap. Let's see who's next coming through. John Majoribanks ran a 146.7. I think something was wrong. It did not count that lap. Who was before that? Miguel Rivas is pulling off the track. Ruby Leham is on an out lap. Look a little further back. Jeff Johnson 156 and Ray Kingsbury 145.8 puts him up to P2. Jesse Pate 146.3. Josh Stoltz a 145.7. Scott Lindgren coming around next. He's a 145.8. And Tucker Lindgren did not set a time. Daniel Coletta and Christian Youngwall up to the top. Tim Taplin 7th position. Nobody topping though Dex Lindgren yet.
Hey, Brian, can we go on board, Dex?
Yeah, we can absolutely do that, so I can stop calling names that quick.
I'm just trying to analyze the track here.
Trying to visualize a little bit here. I'll pull up the track map for you and I'll give you where he is. Maybe I can do that.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
God,
we
you're
can.
so smart. Your brain is so wrinkly.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to come over and tell my wife that.
Super fast corner. Nails the trail braking coming down to the exit. Super wide, using all of the track.
He's finishing
Very
his
nice
second
lap
lap,
from Dex.
or third lap. 143, full 8.
Moves him back up
143.8
to the
brings him
top of the-
back up to P1. Kevin Fanning and Cody Crossgrove had passed him for P2 and 3. But Dex Lindgren's right back up top.
Super fast section, flat out through the S's. Still flat out, still accelerating down to the straightaway. Important chicane coming up. It's got to nail it right.
Red Kingsbury takes top of the tower by 1.3 tenths.
Yeah, geez, 0.1. Dex looking to respond. It's his last chance to respond if he has anything to say.
Looking for the Kingsbury's to put on a good show here today, though. They came in P2 and 3 last week. Cody Crossgrove up to the front, 143.3, almost 4 tenths faster than Ray. Good job from him.
What a lap from Cody Crossgrove. Kevin Fanning takes P2. Moves Ray down to third, knocks Dex out of the top 3. See if Dex has anything to say.
Yeah, Dex is actually coming around the last corner right now, so we'll see what he put down. He's got no teammates out with him, so he's running by himself. And that is a 143.494, puts him back to P3.
Knocks Ray out of the top 3. Oh, Ray moves further down. John Majoribanks coming in hot with P4, 143.5. Oh,
Look at Ray.
goodness. Oh, someone loses it in the back. Oh, into the wall.
That was
Oh,
Matthew
goodness
Lindy.
gracious.
Matthew Lindy hitting the wall, losing position. Going back up to Ray Kingsbury, though. He's finishing this next lap, 143.0. Does not count. Or else that would have been P1 timing. No, it was. It did count.
It was P1
It took
timing.
a second.
It did count.
It took a second. It counted. 143.0 for Ray.
Oh my goodness.
Cody Crossgrove looked like he had a good tow buddy there for most of the lap, so I'd be interested to see what his timing across the line.
Cody Crossgrove coming across now. 144. Nothing. Did not count. Clinton Funk, Brian Sohn. Clinton Funk's last lap didn't count. Brian Sohn and Rob Edgel up.
Kevin Fanning just went to the top.
Kevin Fanning P1, Jason Lynn off to the pits. Ivan Iverson
43.
sub 43, a 142.8. I think that's the fastest time we've seen all day. Ray Rodriguez 145.1 puts him up to P19.
Very, very fast. Now, tell me this: does GT3 have like a rubbering in phase? Like, does the track get grippier as you progress through it, or is it dependent?
Yes, absolutely. The track definitely rubbers in over time. Also, your first 2 laps out, your tires are definitely not warmed up to temperature just yet. So you're usually looking for your 3rd lap to be your fastest lap.
Gotcha.
And Kingsbury up to P2, besting his brother by 600ths.
Nice job, Matt. Which one's the little brother? Do we know?
That's a Mertz question. I don't know which one's the little brother.
God, someone get him on the horn. Or someone tell me in chat at YouTube that knows the Kingsberries.
Christian Youngwall up to P7, 143.6. Just looking how many cars we have within a second of the leader. 8 cars in the top within that 1 second barrier. Looking like we're gonna have a nice little tight race up front. We got top 16 within 2 seconds, so field's looking like it's gonna be nice and tight this race. 4 seconds between first and last. Get a little gap there, but looks like we're gonna have a couple nice little pockets of speed. About 9 minutes of qualifying left. We have plenty of time. Surprised we're not seeing a little more team tactics. Trying to actually look back what's happening back here. Tucker Lindgren, and is that another? No, that's Rob Edgell. I was gonna say if that's 2 Lindgrens, we got 3 Lindgrens in this race. So I was wondering if they were going to be working together.
I got insider information. Yeah, rumor is that Matt is the younger brother, and if that's the case, let's go Matt. I'm pulling. Matt's my dark horse. He's winning this race. I'm already calling it.
No, we don't have Josh Mertz with us today, but I can just text the man and we'll find out that way for you.
So
we can get live confirmation. I know he's just sitting in the car riding right now. So
we we have 2 sub 43s, and then past that. Past the top 3, it goes down to basically a 10th for the next 4. So yeah, Brian, I think you're right. I think we might be into some chaos tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice tight race up front. Still looking, Ray and Matt, P2 and 3. They're really gonna be looking to. Josh Mertz is definitely watching this cast because he just texted me, "No, I'm actually in a hotel room. Thank you." He is not sitting in a car, but he thinks Matt is younger by a few minutes.
Okay, let's go, Matt. Younger brother. Younger brothers are better. They just are.
I wonder why you think that, Josh.
It's an objective thought. It's just a fact.
As the older sibling in my duo.
No, that's enough out of you.
Although I'm not a twin, so it might be more applicable for twins.
Got Lindgren coming around the last corner. See what he can do. He's currently P21 with a 145.5.
Matt Kingsbury's about to finish his lap.
145.0 does not improve. Ricardo Bonal is in the pits. Matt Kingsbury 143.1. He maintains P3. Miguel Rivas 144.0 up to P9 from P11. Dex Lindgren not improving. Carson Quint not improving. Kevin Garcia not improving. Come on, everybody, let's get back. Josh Stoltz up to P11. Jesse Pate, his last lap didn't count. Youngwall and Mafta, their laps did not count. I don't know how Josh does this so quickly. Tim Taplin, 145.9, his last time by, keeps him in P24. It's a learning experience. It's hard to do it with trying to keep the camera in a good position. It's a little hard.
Well, get him off. You do it.
Cody Crosco just kissed the wall coming out of the bus stop last lap.
Now, a lot of these guys are definitely on. They're just practicing still, right? Are the pros? Do they still the pros?
I believe
this is
everybody is on
everybody.
track.
Everybody's out on
This is
track right
everybody
now.
on track.
The Cody
Yeah.
Cosgrove is a pro driver. You'll see the drivers highlighted on the right hand side.
They don't have a set number of laps. Is it time qualifying?
It is
So they can just
timed.
go.
They got 5 more minutes.
Oh
Yep.
wow. Okay.
So like Kevin Fanning just came into the pits and is probably just grabbing some new tires, not refueling. That's a strategy that a lot of people will use, or depending on how much fuel you start, you'll come in, not fuel, and just grab new
Ooh.
tires.
I think I just saw John Ebersol move up to P9.
That you did. 143.7 his fastest lap. Predicted lap right now, 141.9, which that would get him up.
That would get him up to P1.
But I doubt that time is super accurate. I bet it will grow a little bit, though it seems to be dropping. Qualifying, actually, checkered flag is following for qualifying, so dropping a little early. I think they might have set the timer just a hair too long. They're gonna pull the cars off track. You get to finish your flying lap. John Ebersol 142. He's off the track. That lap is done. Who's right behind him? It's Scott Lindgren. Scott Lindgren was doing pretty well before. He's now down to P21.
Miguel Rivas
Predicted 143.
heater.
Miguel Rivas on the heater. Let's go check him out. His predicted time of 143.1 currently. That's faster than anything he's ran. That would move him up to P4 if he can hold this.
The same thing goes for the last driver we were watching there, Lindgren. He was on a flying lap too. His predicted time was a 143 flat.
Yeah, Lindgren's right in front of Rivas, so Rivas is probably going to get the better run.
Rivas is catching him.
Yes, there's enough draft in these cars where you can pull through. Coming around the last 4 turns.
Yeah, Lindgren and Rivas are looking to upset some people right now.
Lindgren pulling a 143.5 that he does not improve, and Rivas 143.9 up 1 position to P11. And I think that's pretty much it for qualifying. We got 1 car coming back around. It's Jason Lynn.
Karsten Quint just moved up a ton of positions. Same with Kevin Garcia.
Jason Lynn, final car on qualifying, crosses the line, had a 145.6, puts him up to P27.
Oh, pit crew's not going to be happy about that one.
You don't want to do that right before the race, but actually we're going to have a quick warm-up session before the race, so.
With the track temperature rising.
Yeah,
qualifying results have disappeared from me here. The track temperature has risen. Well, let's take a look at the weather. What do we got? Is that 56 degrees or is it 66? I can't read. It's very small on my side.
It looks 66 to me.
Yep, there it is. 66 degrees. Track temp 83. Mostly cloudy. Track is dry.
Yeah, it looks like the track temp's going to stay about 83 degrees, which is pretty close to optimal racing a track like this. You don't want it to get too much higher. You'll start to see the lap times drop off.
Perfect.
This track is great. It's going to be a fun race to watch. Turn 1, gets exciting. Turn 2, 3, and then into the bus stop. That's where the real action is going to be. Once you get into the bus stop there, that's where we're going to see if this is going to be chaos or not.
Yeah, I think we're going to get quite a show the first time going through the bus stop. But first, we're going to step aside the ads. And we'll be right back with the SimCAR Grand-Am Challenge from Watkins Glen after this break.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous.
With your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to nordvpn.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down the race, takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds it.
Side between these two in turn one. This is going to get spicy.
Turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap, clogging the inside line. McLaughlin contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. Over in the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up and into the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. Grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but looks like Mertz will hold the spot.
The SimCAR Grand-Am Series on ASN is brought to you by Penguin RC Simulations, Too Fast Racing, Lambert Designs, and Mr. Patches. All right, everybody, we didn't go over points yet, so we got about 3 minutes until we get into the race. Let's look at the points going into the night. GT3 overall standings: Dex Lindgren top of the tower with 60 points, Ray Kingsbury and Matt Kingsbury 54 and 50 respectively, Jesse Pate, Kevin Fanning, John Majoribanks, John Ebersol, Raymond Rodriguez, Dan Coletta, and Christian Youngwall. Going to look at the AM class because they are scored separately. Jesse Pate is the top of that with 60 points. Raymond Rodriguez 50. Rob Edgel 46. Jason Lynn, Tucker Lindgren, Travis DeFlomere, Scott Lindgren, Carson Quint, Josh Stoltz, and Tim Taplin. The top 10 there. All right, boys, we have any guesses on who we think is gonna... Let's not go for do the best through the whole night. We don't want to commentators curse him, but who do you think is going to be leading this race at the end of lap 1?
I told you who I voted for.
You're sticking with Kingsbury? Which one, Matt?
Yeah, Matthew Kingsbury.
All right.
Sticking with. I was always with him.
Alex, who you got?
Just for that, I'm going to go with Ray Kingsbury.
You took my pick. I was going to go with Ray Kingsbury, but you know what?
Both of you were wrong.
Both of us are wrong. We'll find out. I'll go with Dex Lindgren. That means we're going to definitely have a winner between the three of us. Or maybe not.
I was going to say there's 25 other drivers in here.
Well, we're picking the top 3. Hopefully calamity doesn't happen that early where we lose the entire starting grid.
So we're still in warm-up, correct?
Correct.
Yes. We are still in warm-up. We got about a minute remaining.
Yeah, I
just
see
a reminder.
Yeah, a minute.
If you like what you see, ASN TV USA on all social media platforms. You can find us on the dark web.
Oh, my bad.
In all seriousness,
I forgot you always. I forgot that you always mention the dark web spiel.
Because nobody's found it yet. There's a prize, Josh.
Margaret,
there's a bounty.
My cat's driving me up the wall. In all seriousness, I mean, looking at the timing tables right now, I think at the end of lap 1, I think Dex Lindgren might be leading this race. He seems to be the fastest, first coming out. But I think once this race gets underway and some of the drivers get used to, warmer tires, I think it's going to be a brawl for the lead.
I think this will be a close race. This track produces really close racing. You know, these guys are all within a couple hundredths of a second of each other. I think we're in for some exciting racing tonight.
Some of these paint jobs
pros. I think Alex is the only person that I would consider decent at driving a GT3 car.
Well, between us or
between
where?
us three? Yeah, between us.
Just because I've never gotten in one doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, you did ask if the track rubber's in, so.
Well, that's an honest question.
Josh, you know what would be fun is don't drive GT3s ever and then hop in and do the Bathurst with me.
Our grid for round 2 of SimCAR Grand-Am Series. Kevin Fanning, Ray Kingsbury, Matt Kingsbury, Dex Lindgren, Cody Crossgrove, Christian Youngwall, John Majoribanks, Jeff Johnson. Jeff Johnson's leading the AM class in P8. Marwan Mafta, John Ebersol, Carson Quint, Daniel Coletta, Josh Stoltz, Raymond Rodriguez, Evan Eisman, Rob Edgel, Scott Lindgren, Bryan Sohn, Matthew Lindy, Kevin Garcia, Clinton Funk, Tim Taplin, Jason Lynn, Ricardo Bernal, Daniel Miglin, Travis DeFlomere, Steven Savigny, Brandon Lambert, Anthony Flores is not racing this evening, Ruby Leham, did not set a lap time, and that seems like it is our whole starting grid. Ruby is on track, just did not set a time in qualifying. We have 32 cars on track for this race.
32.
32, and we'll see how many we wind up with at the end of the race.
Yeah, was someone under a black flag for qualifying? What happened?
Not quite sure. Somebody probably got a meatball during the qualifying. I'm gonna assume anything. Yeah, I see a couple meatballs during the warm-up. I see a couple meatballs during the practice. It's damaging their cars.
In qualifying, they can't just reset their car?
Yeah, they reset their car, it clears it.
Oh, okay. But do they have to like sit there for the pit repair or something? Or
nope. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Just brand new
like
car.
any other.
First and last
just
time
like
we're going to see that
practice.
Porsche iRacing pace car this evening. Get the Tundra after this.
Yeah, I thought we had the truck tonight. What happened to that?
Yeah, we do.
Well, what's
They
that
can't
out
start
there?
they can't start the race with the Tundra. iRacing, if
Oh.
you're starting with a rolling start, you're going to start with the iRacing car.
Oh, they go swerving. Jesus.
Through the bus stop.
It is actually the best way to warm your tires during the pace lap.
I know, but Kingsbury's giving me anxiety with how wide he's swinging out.
Best way to warm your tires is the best way to hit the wall on the pace lap.
It is
It's
honestly a skill to practice. I have made a fool of myself on the pace lap before.
That's not fun, man. That's embarrassing. Everyone sees it. Everyone's got to slow down. That's awful.
But yeah, the factual best way to warm your tires in iRacing is to use understeer.
I'm surprised that
One
it
of the-
wouldn't just be like hammer on the brakes. Like get a lot of I would like, is riding on the brakes not a valuable, does that not work the same way?
That is the second best way to get your tires warm. But doing the swerving and putting understeer, reducing understeer in your front tires is the best way to warm it up. One of the tricks is actually to use the pit limiter so you don't spin yourself out.
That's smart. That's a big brain play right there, Alex. I gotta tell you, that's like a 200 IQ, like CS:GO montage reel.
You know, I wish I had come up with it, but I am not that big of a brain. I'm just okay at absorbing other people's information.
Brian, did I just date myself by saying CS:GO?
You did. I was going to say
no.
the brake dragging method is hard for me. As I get older, it's harder to hear that high pitched squeal that you know you're actually dragging your brakes.
Just turn it up.
The sound just doesn't.
Oh,
exist
wait a
for
minute.
me
That's
anymore.
right. The sound doesn't exist anymore. Right? Yeah. Wait a minute. Sorry.
My ears don't
I'm
work,
back.
but we're coming to the
here we
line.
go
Pace
with
cars
the
off.
start.
Pace cars
We're
off.
starting.
Kevin Fanning getting a good jump on Ray Kingsbury.
A great jump. Ray might be in danger. Oh my goodness, it was real close. They're under a blanket. P4 through 7 or 6.
P4 through 7 back there, kind of bunching up all together. That's Dex lingering back to John Ebersol. They've all actually caught up a little bit. Kevin Fanning up front here. Coming through turn 3 to the bus stop for the first time. Let's see if everybody can get through it. It'd be ideal.
Oh my goodness. 3 wide.
3 wide.
And
who are we losing? That looks like
Someone
Marlon
went off back
Mofta
there.
going off. We got a couple cars into the wall there. We'll take a replay there. We got other cars coming in. The safety car is out. Pits are closed. Trying to read. My brain can't catch up. So we did not successfully make it through the safety car for the first time.
Through the bus stop the first time.
Yeah,
Through the bus stop.
Through the bus stop the first time.
Brian's doing a lot.
I'm doing a whole lot right now. I'm trying to get the replay up. It was Marlon Mofta. So it looks like he went in. There was just a car.
It looks
there,
like he got
spun.
hit. Oh, good
trying to get
save
a-
from the wall, though. Good save from the wall.
We're going to go a higher angle this time, but we're going to play it once more.
I mean, I don't even know. That's a racing incident.
They're
going
three wide.
That's,
yeah, they're 3 wide. They just clipped. Good avoidance from all those other cars.
Yeah, nice job from everybody. That was amazing driving.
Three wide through the bus stop is definitely a choice. Going in there 2 wide is sketchy as well. It's the bus stop at this course is a little bit of dab of the brakes to get you started, and then coast through the first turn and back on the gas for the rest. You take a lot of liberties with the curbs here and straighten the bus stop out a lot. So anytime there's a second person next to you in the bus stop, or even a third person, you just drastically have to change up your line to make it through there.
Marwan Mafta started 9th, down to 19th after that incident.
That hurts.
Brandon Lambert driving the pace car.
Nice job, Brandon.
The back of the truck lies to us this week. Please slow down. The car is stuck in the tire barrier. Marwan did not get stuck in the tire barrier. He survived. Should be a short pace lap or a short safety car event since everybody is all good. Tim Taplin's being investigated on lap 1. Let's go see if we can find out what happened to Tim Taplin.
Or maybe he was involved in that 3 wide incident.
I see a Ricardo Bernal, Tim Taplin, and Steven Savigny incident. If this could stop
an incident
scrolling.
You need to have a breaking news overlay, Brian.
Right, yeah.
When you go back to replay.
Oh,
goodness.
What happened here?
Oh, that was nice. Synchronized drifting.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that normally, so we will professionally roll it back here. All right. We are focused on Tim Taplin.
All right, wait. Who is who? We got to establish that.
All right, Tim Taplin got hit. It looked like he got hit on the inside. Not quite sure who that is. Alex, if you got the sim open, actually that is Ricardo Bernal. So, I mean, just kind of quickly looking at it, it looks like Ricardo Bernal got into Tim a little bit. And then a third car just kind of spun out in the back on their own.
That corner on lap 1 is definitely a tough one to navigate.
I would imagine.
It's most laps. It's a full commitment, flat out corner. And then on lap 1 with cold tires, it definitely can test your car.
Yeah, it seemed that way because when we were watching Lindgren go through qualifying, he was flat out through that entire section. So on cold tires, it's got to be with other cars next to you. It's got to be an experience.
I'd like to know how Clinton Funk is he's typing in the YouTube chat while he's driving the car.
That's a skill level that some of us just will never have.
I mean, we're looking. He's driving pretty straight here, but I mean, last season we did have that one texting and driving incident under the pace car. Josh, I don't know if you were here for that race, if you remember it.
Oh, I remember last season, like the back of my hand. That was traumatic.
Yeah, just 100 miles an hour under pacing right into the rear end of another car.
Again, it happened last race?
No, I was just Clinton Funk is currently messaging in Discord chat, said I don't want another incident like that last time. Pace car's off and we're back going. Kevin Fanning up front, 4/10 up on Red Kingsbury. Coming through turns 1 and 2. We're going to try the bus stop again. We're a little more spread out.
Still looking inside though.
Out peeking.
And here we go. Everybody's going through just fine. Everybody looks like we're sticking in one straight line. Let's keep looking all the way back through all these drivers, seeing if anybody's gonna lose it. Looks like we're getting through. Yeah, we're gonna get through this just fine. Cody Crossgrove passes Christian Youngwall for P5 on the exit of the bus stop.
He demolished the entry.
Looks like we're going side by side. We're losing somebody in the back. That's Christian Youngwall falling down the field. Looks like Cody Crossgrove and Dex Lindgren, along with Matt Kingsbury, all getting into each other also. We'll go back and look at that one incident here in a moment. These 3 cars are glued up on top of each other. Ray Kingsbury side by side, too, with Kevin Fanning trying to make it stick on the inside. They're going to exit the backstretch here, side by side, going into the final sector.
Looking for the draft, has the inside. Nicely done from Kingsbury. His brother now, Matt, looking to take P2 away. Fanning fends him off for the time being.
Yeah, a little stretched out there. We're going to take a look back what happened to Jesse Pate and Christian Youngwall.
Oh, we got another off track.
Youngwall
looks like Jesse Pate just lost it.
Youngwall had a self-spin excursion.
Yeah, that's what happened to Jesse Pate. Let's see what happened to Christian Youngwall. Yeah, Christian Youngwall just kind of lose it in the back. And then Matthew Lindy. Matthew Lindy also losing the rear end of the vehicle. Commend him for trying these out. He's new to these vehicles.
Kept it off the wall. That's what it's important. Cars in
we'll
one
go
piece.
back up front. We'll go to Cody Crossgrove chasing down Dex Lindgren for P3. Two tenths between these two, and Matt Kingsbury trying to spring himself into the picture. Porsche, Mercedes, and Corvette. Porsche still leading these three.
I know a lot of people like driving the Porsche this season. It seems like the iRacing Pop has favored them, but I still prefer the front engine rear wheel drive cars myself. I like the way they are a little more stable.
This Porsche is not the same as the Pete Cup one, is it? It's slightly different.
Very similar. So with this season's update to the Pete Cup car,
we got two meatball flags, guys.
Identical car.
Alex, we'll let you finish that thought in a minute. Pits are closed. Safety cars out. Jeff Johnson and Ruby Leham both got meatball flags. See what happened to them while the pace car comes out. Oh. Looks like Jeff Johnson got in the rear end of Ruby. Hit the wall and
narrowly escapes. Oh my goodness.
Not on the brakes.
That was a great escape there.
Oh my
Let's try and see if we can get that one more time from the exterior shot first. So yeah, Ruby just getting a little rear-ended by Jeff there. Out to the wall. Jeff kind of turns into a missile.
It looked like Jeff also had understeer coming into that car. I'm not sure if he got dragged along for the ride, but when he hit the back of that car, oh my goodness, that car is destroyed. They better open pits for him.
At the end of 5 laps, Ray Kingsbury leads the race, followed by Kevin Fanning, Dex Lindgren, Cody Crossgrove, Matt Kingsbury, John Ebersole, Tucker Lindgren, John Majoribanks, Miguel Rivas, and Raymond Rodriguez are top 10. In the AM class, Tucker Lindgren is in P7 overall, but first in the AM, and Ray Rodriguez is 10th overall, second in AM class. Alex, yeah, they're very similar cars. I've only driven the Pete Cup 992.2, and that's a lot of fun to drive. It's a very stable car. So if this car is anything like that one, it's pretty much just glued to the track.
Yeah, so the biggest difference between the pickup car and the GT3 is the pickup car has slightly less aerodynamics and I think slightly less horsepower. But other than that, they're almost identical cars. The big difference in the old pickup car was that it didn't have ABS or traction control in it. Now the new pickup car does have ABS and traction control to mimic real life.
Yeah, the ABS is very nice.
It is very nice.
I hit the brakes and I watch those lights go up and I don't die, and it's a good time. I go, look, I can drive.
Yeah, these cars are wild on what their ABS and TC settings are. And, the BMW is my main GT3 car, and it has rain ABS settings and dry ABS settings as well as traction control. So it's a little difficult to figure out when you first start driving it, understanding which traction control settings are for what situations.
Yeah, I'm not quite. That's why I like the fixed. You don't get to change all those all the time. See who's going off the pits the first time or going in. It looks like John Ebersole's taking off to the pits. Not sure if he's got any damage. Like the only car. Kevin Garcia also off to the pits. And Matthew Lindy. Steven Savigny and Ricardo Bernal all off to the pits. Trying their strategy. Maybe fueling up, taking tires a little early in this race, seeing if they can bank on maybe another safety car.
Yeah, depending on how the fuel restrictions are set up, I doubt you could go the rest of the race from here.
No, I don't think you can either. Yeah, we have a 70% fuel limit in these cars tonight, so.
I'm wondering if some of these drivers that are pitting right now are banking on being able to do a little bit of fuel saving.
Yeah, a little bit of fuel saving.
Later.
I see this is the second safety car in 6 laps. Hey, maybe we'll get a little fuel save. Maybe we can squeeze this out to the end. We're in the back anyway. Just kind of tuck in behind somebody and see what we can make happen.
Yeah, if you're not going to lose a whole lot of position on track, I think it's definitely worth trying. Get out there, get some fresh tires again, and top that tank off. And see what you can.
See how many spots some of these people are up? I think Lee-Man is up like a ton of positions.
Let me see if that's working. This is a new theme with that adjustable with the tower that likes to switch positions nicely. Let's see if I can actually make this work. Yeah, it doesn't have the nice little arrows that I used to have, but we have. How many positions? Everybody up? Kevin Kingsbury, Ray Kingsbury up 1 position. Kevin Fanning down 1. Cody Crossgrove up 1. Leham. Why is he not showing there? Oh, tower's a little out of order. Go ahead, fix that. Maybe we will.
It looks like you just broke it. Oh,
there we go. No, it took a second. It had to reset itself. Tucker Lindgren up 1 position. Crossgrove up 1. Kingsbury down 2. Lindgren up 6. Majori Banks right where he started. Rivas up 3. Rodriguez up 7. Coletta up 4. Stoltz up 4. And are we green again? We are green again.
We are green.
But we're too wide. Second and third. Dex Lindgren, Kevin Fanning side by side. Dex Lindgren's going to get the position up to second.
So important to be paying attention on those restarts. Now Fanning's in danger of somebody else too. He's stunning him off for the time being.
Yeah, that's Cody Crossgrove. Cody Crossgrove making the move right past Fanning.
Nice job from Cody Crossgrove. A difficult section to make that pass.
I'm a big fan of Cody Crossgrove's paint job for this evening. It's very simple, but I really like it.
Crossgrove looking to make a move on Lindgren. He's gaining. Fanning not giving up though. All over the rear ring of Cosgrove right now.
Yeah, first and second have kind of dipped off a little bit. They're about a second. Ray Kingsbury's about a second away from the rest of the field. 3rd through 7th here. A nice tight little pack. Kind of what we were expecting this evening. Looks like Fanning or Crossgrove trying to make the move on Lindgren. Not quite making it on the outside. And then Fanning's trying to capitalize off of that and sneak his way in without letting Matt Kingsbury by.
Yeah, Matt looks like he's trying to make a move coming down the straightaway here.
Yeah, I was about to say, he looks like he's trying to peek on the inside of Fanning here. Just being a little cautious about it. You don't want to overcommit and then lose a position because you got cars right behind you. Dexlinger going out wide.
Trying to break that draft.
Fanning and Kingsbury, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Kingsbury still looking to make a move around. It looks like Fanning maybe, or it might be Lindgren back there.
Kingsbury I don't like driving this close to people. This is terrifying for me.
It's all right.
Yeah, Matt.
Looking
Trying to
outside.
go to the inside. They're coming up to the bus stop though. This is a scary place to make the move if you're going to make it. We're on board Matt Kingsbury. He's not gonna make a move there. He's smart enough to know not to do it. Backs off a little bit from Kevin Fanning.
I don't know if he should have backed off. I think I would have kept that pressure up. Now he's gonna have to remount that attack. Puts him in danger of getting past too. Lindgren's gonna be looking now.
Oh no, it's a long race.
This little section of the track is called the boot, and it's a great place to put pressure on because the corner coming out of the boot back onto the main circuit looks very innocent, but it is one of the hardest corners on the circuit. The way the elevation changes and the tightening of the radius of that corner catches a lot of people out.
Incident from back on lap 4 with Jeff Johnson is being investigated. Look a little bit further back down the field. Christian Youngwall looks like he's losing a little speed. He just got passed by Jason Lynn. Christian Youngwall passed Jason Lynn. Jason Lynn was losing a little bit of speed back here. Ray Kingsbury resets fastest lap at 1:44.052. Matthew Lindy back on the attack after his self-spin, chasing down Jesse Pate for P25. About a 10.5 between the two there. But we're going to bounce back up front. Cody Crossgrove 1/10 off of Dex Lindgren for P2. And look at Kevin Fanning. Kevin Fanning looked like a missile. Had a whole lot of speed coming out of there. Going through the bus stop. Cody Crossgrove staying glued to the back of Dex Lindgren.
Not letting up the pressure at all. Behind, I believe, Fanning, we got another race brewing too. Lindgren trying to make a move on Kingsbury.
I think something might have happened to Tim Taplin back in the back. It looked like fell down a bunch of positions.
R43.
Car 43 is that Josh Stoltz. Yeah, he got a penalty there. That is Ruby Leham. Let me go look at what they just said. Race control. Up on the screen. We have 2 race control screens. One works, one doesn't. Drive through. For car 16, causing a collision with car 43. So yeah, that's what I kind of thought happened. Ruby just got hit by Jeff Johnson. Jeff Johnson's out of this race anyway, so thinking that penalty will carry through to the next race that Jeff shows up for.
With this cloud cover, we're getting a little bit lower track temperature, so confidence might start going up with some of these guys, which sometimes creates for better racing, but also sometimes gives you that itch to make that pass, have you push it just a little too hard.
Yeah, we're down to 73 for our track temp. It was 86 before, and Matt Kingsbury reset the fastest lap. He is cooking back there. That's 2 laps in a row. Christian Youngwall resets it after that.
It again. So right now we got 3 drivers who have hit a 144 flat. They are kissing the 143s. Cosgrove's still looking to make a move. Still hasn't found the time to make it around yet, but God, is he all over the rear wing of Lindgren.
If you're Dex, look what you just get to stare at. Look what you get to stare at in the middle of that screen. You just have a car just glued to your entire rear view.
Looking to make a move on the inside. Cosgrove makes it happen for the time being. Can he hold him off? Ooh, it doesn't look like Lindgren was happy about that. Flashes him a couple times.
Yeah, we're going to go back and we're going to look from the outside. Take a look back, see what could possibly have made Dex mad about this. See Dex going on. Doesn't look like any mistakes were made here. Cody made a little late dive in there. And then got kind of backed up the corner, made Dex was going to have a better exit. Cody just kind of tossed it in. I can see why Dex is a little mad about that.
You left the gap though.
It's a late dive.
Defense through the rest of the lap was interesting to watch. I was watching Cody Crosscove, and there was a few spots where it maybe could be considered more than one move under braking. And there was on my screen there was net code. They looked like they touched, but
Cosgrove able to hold it together. Lindgren was looking, but Cosgrove didn't let up. Full confidence that Mercedes could hammer those curves.
Yeah, Lindgren's looking, but he's looking, but Fanning's looking for his move. Kevin Fanning peeking to the inside, not going to make anything happen here.
Now, if we back up a second here, I don't see what Cosgrove did was wrong. I mean, you could say it was a move under braking, but I didn't see Cody Cosgrove braking and make that move. He was full committed into that corner.
When we were on replay, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, you guys were in the replay, and there was some tight defense happening a few corners later.
Double drivers off track. Christian Longwell makes another P18. He's moved up quite a few spots since this collision. Kingsbury still a leader of this race. Cosgrove having been held up, he's now down 2 seconds. Lindgren fading behind him. I think that's 0.8 or maybe even 0.9 seconds behind. Fanning looks fast in these straightaways. That McLaren is...
Just looking at highlighting a battle in the back, Ricardo Bernal just got past Ruby Laham for 29th position in the back. Just trying to highlight some of the other things going on while we got a second up front. Evan Eisman chases down Bryan Sohn for 14th. They've had a pretty nice battle brewing. What else we got? We got John Ebersol, Clinton Funk, and Matthew Lindy all glued to each other for a few laps now for the battle to breach into the top 20. Hats off to Clinton Funk for keeping the car together for 12 laps in a row. But back up front, Kevin Fanning is on the back of Dex Lindgren. Dex Lindgren falling a little bit to Cody Cosgrove.
Yeah, it looks like Cody has more pace, and I think maybe Cody was just getting tired, knew he was faster, and got tired of being stuck behind him. And he just saw his opportunity and made the move. I can definitely see how the backing up the line though is a little disrespectful, but
Dex
I can't say that his move was bad.
Dex having to go full defensive with Evan immediately after her pass, it's really taken some time out of Dex's lap time.
Yeah. Fanning has not given him a second to breathe.
He went from having a white bumper in his rear view to a blue bumper in his rear view.
It is and Fanning's dropped 3 positions, so he's looking to take back the lead of this race. Now I did just Jesse Pate
it looks
made
like
a pit stop.
Just had
Fanning fell back a little bit. Tugger Lindgren chasing down Matt Kingsbury now. Closest battle in the top 10. Looking for P5. And Tim Taplin passes, Steven Savigny in the pits. So Tim Taplin did safety car deployed. What are we deploying the safety car for? Looks like Rob Mitchell had an accident. Looking back at Rob Edgell here.
Oh, contact.
Rob Edgell got touched. And, spinning, making everybody scramble. He's on the brakes, though.
That was unfortunate. It could have been a lot worse, but it could have been a lot worse for other drivers. It's pretty bad for him, but that could have been a lot of damage.
Looks like we're investigating Marwan Mafta. Oh, Marwan Mafta was the car there that, just kind of got into him and forced him to lose it a little bit. Go back to lap pictures. Marwan Mafta, Marwan Mafta lost his front bumper, so he's gonna have to go to the pits. If I'm Marwan, I'm going right now because pit road's open. I can get my repair, get back on track. You're probably getting a drive-through for that. And it looks like everybody's going to pit. We're 13 laps into this race, about halfway through. So you know what? I think we're going to take our break a little bit early. When we come back, we'll probably be green. But yeah, let's go while everybody's in the pits. We'll be back after this break.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous.
With your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down the race, takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds it.
Side between these two in the turn one. This is going to get spicy.
Turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap, clog at the inside line. McFarland contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. In the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up heading to the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. Grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but looks like Robbie's going to hold his spot.
You're so
The SimCAR Grand-Am Series on ASN is brought to you by Penguin RC Simulations, trusted by racers for their unbeatable support, rock-solid product guarantees, and high-performance sim gear. When you want equipment you can rely on lap after lap, Penguin RC Simulation delivers every time, and is proud to present the Penguin RC Simulations Drivers' Championship. Too Fast Racing, a massive sim community based on the high-octane world of Beam NG drag racing, now taking on iRacing with over 14,000 members. From the drag strip to the curves here at SimCAR, Too Fast Racing is where speed lives. Lambert Designs, the official graphics partner for SimCAR, from promotional materials to custom paint liveries. Lambert Designs has it all. For more information, join the SimCAR Discord and contact Brandon Lambert. And finally, Mr. Patches, the maker of custom patches that let you wear your racing pride. And this season they're putting $50 on the line for each class's winning team. From the track to your jacket, Mr. Patches has you covered as the presenting sponsor for the team's championship. Boys, while we were gone, everybody pit except Raymond Rodriguez, which makes him our new leader. It's followed by Matthew Lindy, John Ebersole, Ray Kingsbury, Cody Crossgrove, Miguel Rivas, Matt Kingsbury, and Kevin Fanning for the top 8. I don't think Lindy took the pits quite yet either, neither with John Ebersole. Some of these guys tried to strat last week and didn't quite pay off. Ray Kingsbury, though, might have paid off better than it ended for him last week, but he had a self-spin and it really kind of destroyed his chances. But he is in AM class and he is leading overall. Next AM class driver is Scott Lindgren down in P11. So that's a nice healthy lead for Ray. Matthew Lindy leading the pro class. P2. What happened to our leaders before the race? Dex Lindgren down in P10. Ray Kingsbury P4. Matt Kingsbury P7. Cody Crossgrove P5. So a little bit spread out between these guys. Kevin Fanning and P8. So,
Brian, I don't know if Pete drivers are entering the pitter. If we may have had a little bit of a crash, but Clinton Funk and Daniel Coletta are both driving slowly after an off track.
I don't quite see anything slow. I see Tucker Lindgren and Daniel Coletta off track, but let's take a look at Daniel. See what happened there. Not seeing anything crazy here.
Yeah, it must have just been a. Oh, it looked like it got a little wild there, and it looked like it got a little wild there.
Yeah, you switched off right as he was about to drive off track there. I don't think anything crazy happened. Just cut the first corner of the bus stop, which probably was the smart idea.
The grass needed to get cut there, so it's good.
Well, yeah, it looks like Clinton Funk's a little slow here. Ain't spin or anything. Happened. Wonder what's going on with his car. Wonder if he forgot to get gas. And then he was in the pit box for a while. I don't want to have the Clinton Funk sympathy corner. This is just a Clinton Funk Sunday drive.
I'm sure he doesn't want us to have one either. It looks like he's going into the pit though.
Yeah, he's taking to the pits. We're back up front, though. We're starting to bunch up again for the lead. Raymond Rodriguez still out front, followed by Matthew Lindy, Ray Kingsbury, John Ebersole, Cody Crossgrove, and Miguel Rivas, all really bunching up, trying not to go 3 wide into the entry to the boot here.
Cosgrove is full aggressive right now.
Clint Funk is driving slow, texting and driving once again in the chat. He said, no, he got hit. I don't approve.
I knew something happened. Clinton. Did you get hit because you were texting and driving?
Yeah, his car spun and he kept driving with nowhere to go. So.
Oh my goodness, 5 cars under a blanket right now.
Yeah, the whole pack for the lead. Just all bunching up.
Yeah,
if I'm right,
Raymond Rodriguez is definitely quick for a AM, but you know he's
off to the pits.
Still
That's exactly
holding them
what
up.
I would have done. You see all these cars just really bunching up. You're just trying to get as much time as you can on your other AM drivers, and I don't quite understand the strategy here because he's going to come out pretty far back.
Yeah, why would he pit here? Was he out of gas?
I don't think he's out of gas. I think he just wanted to get away from that chaos, and he's maybe banking on another safety car where the other AM drivers decide to pit. Not 100% sure.
I just would have stayed out in that chaos.
With 22 minutes left in the race, you're pitting for the end of the race. So Ray's gone in now for his final pit stop. We won't need to pit again, regardless of cautions or anything like that. So the hope was to get out, stay out long enough that you know you can make it to the end, and then Matthew Lindy just goes around.
Matt Kingsbury makes the pass. Nice
A lot of people trying to make a pass before a safety car happens here. Cody Cosgrove he's on the inside of John Ebersole for P2. He's going to make this stick. John Ebersole's not going to be able to defend much after that. But who was in the wall there? That was Matthew Lindy. Looks like he had a spin to hit the wall and created a little bit of calamity for all these drivers. I'm actually surprised that the pace car is not out due to that. Kevin Fanning in the back, going on the inside of Dex Lindgren. He's going to make it. I don't know if he's going to make it stick all the way. Dex Lindgren's going to get the run on the outside. Dex Lindgren's getting a little push too. And
I was focused on Lindgren.
There's a touch. There's a touch. Dex Lindgren gets pushed out wide by Kevin Fanning. He can't fully recover, and he's into the wall. Dex Lindgren, he's not back out on track. He is, oof. That is not what you're looking for Dex. Our winner last week falls all the way back. He's going to fall probably to the back of the timing tower based on that. Kevin Fanning now trying to make the move on John Majority. I feel like you're going to see an investigation, though, and that's going to ruin Kevin Fanning's night, potentially.
I got notice that the pit lane's closed, but I don't see... There we go. Safety car's out.
There it is. Let's take a second look back at what happened here. We'll go a little bit of slow-mo. These cars were side by side for quite a while. Looked like Kevin Fanning was going to make it on the inside. Dex was a little low. I don't quite know.
I don't know if Fanning's going to get a penalty for that. That kind of just seems like racing. I mean, the incident happens, and then it looked like Dex had it, but then a snap oversteer moment, maybe. I mean, it looks like they kind of come together. Fanning could have stayed lower or tried to, but maybe take it back.
I don't know if Dex quite knew he was there. Yeah, we'll go back. That's the whole race.
Oh boy.
There looks like there's a little bit of net code on my replay of that.
That's real good at buttons, y'all.
Can you take us to the back of Fanning, like just the rear chase cam or whatever?
I don't have a chase cam, Josh.
Sorry, I forgot that we're a professional production.
Yeah, watching it back on my replay with the far chase, definitely looks like there's a little bit of net code there. Dex was coming in, but yeah.
That's unfortunate. He tried to save it. It looks like he kind of kept it off the wall, but I bet that hit right there did some rear suspension damage.
Yeah.
That last hit didn't look like a nice little tap. He kept it. He was able to skim some paint off the side of his car. Yeah, his car's done, I bet.
He hasn't used his fast repair yet, though, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be back on the track.
Oh, well, yeah, there's plenty of time in this race left, right? What, 20 minutes? 19 minutes?
Something like that. We got 19 minutes, 20 seconds. Brandon Lambert getting his time on track.
Nice job, Brandon.
He was ripping laps in this truck during the warm-up. He's faster than some drivers for a little bit of time.
That's that pure American spirit. It's in that truck right there. That's what it is.
Did we just get a penalty coming through? We got a warning.
Got a warning. I'm not really sure what John Ebersole did.
Also getting a warning for.
Maybe that's for the tap that he made when passing on the inside of
It might have been Eversole he was trying to pass. Maybe they got warnings. I don't know what they got warnings for. I'm guaranteeing that Cody Crosgrove warning is due to that passing dude.
The safety car is coming in this lap.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any incident between any of them on lap 19, so I'm not quite sure what it is. So they'll probably let us know after the race. Check the channels, you'll figure it out. Get a full post-race report.
I love
safety truck is taking off. He's going to the pits, and the field is in control of Ray Kingsbury.
Cosgrove all over the rear wing. Cosgrove exactly where he wants to be right now.
Dude, they both got nice starts. They pretty much slammed on that gas at the same time.
Cosgrove fought tooth and nail to get up to P2. We'll see if he can hold it together. He looks like he's poised to get P1 tonight. I mean, there's no one in between him and Ray now to try to build that gap. Ray Kingsbury seemed to get away because Cody Cosgrove kept getting held up, but I don't know. We'll see if he can make that gap happen again with no cars in between them.
After the incident, Dex Lindgren, his night went from good to not so great, all the way down to P27. But I'll tell you who's having a good night. His brother Tucker Lindgren, leading AM class in P11. Or no, he's in second AM class. He's in P11. Scott Lindgren, the other Lindgren, leading. I know one's the dad, and we got two kids, so I'm not quite sure who is who. I don't have all the notes, but Scott Lindgren's winning this race. Tucker Lindgren in P2, so that's a good 1-2 for the Lindgren family. Looks like Matt Kingsbury falling all the way down the tower. He is around in the back, waiting for the replay, and we're going to see what happened to Matt Kingsbury here. Matt Kingsbury on the outside. Is this a self-spin? I think he realized there's a car on the inside, and he kind of lost. No. Not a self-spin. But I don't think he knew there was a car there. Take one more look from the blimp cam. He's up high.
It looks
high
like
and
he
wide.
almost
This car,
loses it.
yeah, it looks like it stepped out a little bit. The car was on inside, and
that's hard to say.
I don't know how to rule that.
Black and white flag, too many incident points. Oh boy.
But Matt Kingsbury still struggling to get this car going. He is stuck in the sand trap.
Unfortunate night for Matt Kingsbury.
I mean, he's entering pit lane now, so he'll be okay. But that really spreads out the front of the pack. Ray Kingsbury up a second and a half on Cody Cosgrove, who's up a second and a half on Kevin Fanning, and the rest of the field. John Eversole, Miguel Rivas, Steven Savigny, Christian Youngwall, John Majoribanks, and the two Lindgrens finishing out the top 10. They're all on top of each other. A whole lot of passing happening side by side for fifth on back. Miguel Rivas trying to hold on.
We have another car around. Daniel Coletta.
Daniel Coletta. I don't know where they were when they started the incident.
Ooh, they were going too wide into the bus stop and just didn't give enough space for each other to go too wide.
Yeah, we're almost running box formation here. It's like watching the Blue Angels.
Oh, someone's running the back.
That's Tucker Lindgren. Tucker Lindgren. Oof. Wasn't leading. Scott was leading, but that was Tucker Lindgren from second position in AM class all the way down to, looks like 7th or 8th in AM. We're going to take a look at what happened to Tucker. And we'll see what happened to Daniel Coletta and Karsten Quint. But in the back here, this is Tucker Lindgren. A little too quick, had a little contact on the back. And
yeah, upset the car.
Yeah. And it says Coletta and Karsten Quint trying to go side by side through the bus stop and did not make it happen.
Oh my goodness.
And then one in the wall, one kept going.
They hit. That looked like attempted murder.
John Ebersol got a black flag. So he's up in P6 currently.
He got forcing another driver off track penalty for I'm not sure who that's for.
We'll bring it back up one more time. Number 93, Ebersol, lap 22, drive-through, forcing another driver off the track. So John Ebersol is black flagged. He will have a drive-through. It's going to take him way out of P6, put him far to the back. He's got, I think, 3 laps to serve this. Right now we're watching Christian Youngwall chase down Miguel Rivas. Clinton Funk passing Tim Taplin for P19 in the back of the field.
Pretty crossguard, black and white flag, too many instant points. He's got to get that under control.
One more incident point and he's gonna get a drive-through, and it's gonna ruin his racing.
He's got to keep that under control.
He's got to keep that car clean, not touch anybody, not get touched by anybody. And at this point, do you say, maybe just go and let me settle nicely into the top 3 without, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like without risking.
Do you risk getting hit, or do you just say, you know what, let's take the easy podium and not fall all the way back down the table?
Not to mention, now he's under pressure. He has to ensure he stays on track during this too. Oh goodness!
Looks like John Ebersol took to the pits and left the session. Started with 32 cars on the track, down to 25.
He just hangs on. That might be an off track though.
The off tracks in the bus stop are very, very forgiving.
Cody Cosgrove sent that Mercedes airborne over those curves.
NASCAR doesn't know where the lines are here. We don't know where they are in iRacing either.
Speaking of that, have you guys ever raced the NASCAR version of this track on iRacing?
Where is the track? The track is the entire state of upstate New York.
Basically.
Oh, Youngwall had an issue.
Safety cars out.
Yeah.
Let's see who had the incident. I see
Youngwall to the pits.
Marwin Mofta had an incident, and he has a meatball flag. Youngwall also had a crash. Looking back at, that's Youngwall, and Marwin Mofta just collides into him, giving them both meatball flags. Mofta's car is done. That is not going to be driving. Go back and see what happened to Youngwall there.
That's a
see how he got in this position. He looks like he just a little bit of aero wash, lost the rear end, and decided to mow the grass, to hit the curb, and this was all avoidable.
The big issue, the big danger of the bus stop is being too far left on the third curb or too far right on the fourth curb, and Christian Youngwall was definitely too far right on the third curb or fourth curb, and it will send you into the sky there.
Well,
yeah.
This is kind of what Cody Cosgrove wants to see.
I feel like Youngwall could have avoided that a little bit and said, hey, maybe not try and gun it through once you've lost the rear end of the car. Maybe just kind of slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like he got a little airborne off of one of the curbs there. He just took it off the right. He managed to hit the one curb that you shouldn't hit while trying to rejoin the track. I mean, this is what Cody wants, though. I mean, Cody has another chance to take the lead here, but I don't even know if he should take that chance. I mean, he's
looks
like
looking for
Ray here to make a mistake.
Looks like Matt Kingsbury is also on the texting and driving chain here in our chat.
Yeah, he was a victim of the John Ebersol send.
Matt, I was rooting for you.
Let's see, we've got 8.5 minutes left in this race session. So we're going to come back to green with just a handful of laps left. Everyone's going to be just itching to get their position. This is going to be an exciting restart here.
Yeah, Cody Cross is going to be real careful. I mean, everyone's going to be bunched up. He can't afford contact and off track. This is going to be nerve-wracking. Drivers are getting ready. It's all about the start here. Fanny's going to be looking for a good one as soon as the safety car pulls in.
Safety car is coming in this lap.
You notice, it looks like Cody Crossgrove is missing his front bumper. Or he's missing some body work up there.
He'll be all right. Weight reduction.
It's not going to help him too much if he gets out in front of Ray.
I don't think he's missing any. Maybe he is missing this front bumper, it looks like.
He's missing the whole front bumper, Josh.
There's definitely some damage on the front of that car.
So you don't want to get. You're not going to want to get in front of Ray until the very end of this race. Look back, John Majori Banks getting on the outside of Miguel Rivas, trying to make the pass stick. Steven Savigny trying to make it through with him. Teammates trying to both get by.
A hold from Majori Banks. Well done there to hold his position. Good line. In the back, that looked like Lindgren trying to make a move on Savigny.
Yeah, Lindgren tried to make the moves on Savigny and has lost the position to Josh Stoltz.
Yeah.
Josh Stoltz now the current leader of AM class, but they are side by side. The battle for the AM lead is really starting to heat up.
Kevin Fanning's really starting to put pressure on Cody Crossgrove up here in the front of the race.
They're underneath a tenth of a second between each other. Cody Crossgrove and Kevin Fanning.
Yeah, I think Cody missing that front bumper is really going to be a detriment to him right now. Kevin Fanning, it's not if, it's just a matter of time when he will get the pass on Cody.
I wonder when that came off. Cody doing everything he can to open up his lines. I don't know if this is a fight Cody should be taking.
No, but
Kevin's going to have the draft.
Over.
He's trying to hold the inside. Cody holding him to the line, forcing Fanning wide.
Like for AM class,
Cody.
Scott Lindgren pushes past Josh Stoltz, takes his lead back.
He's very up in position.
Between these two, go back up to Kevin Fanning. Might try and make something happen at the bus stop here.
Cody still clobbering.
But Cody going a little airborne there. Surprised he held
I
it
told
together
every
after the
lap.
landing.
Every lap he's gone airborne. Fanning looking inside. Cody's forced to take it wide.
The racing line is to clobber the first two curbs. The third and fourth curb are the ones you really got to watch out for.
Fanning looking outside. Cody maintaining defensive. Holds it through the corner, but Fanning's going to look inside, coming out. Cody holding him. Ooh, incident. Lap 22. Black and white flag. Too many points.
Black and white.
Cody's still holding Fanning. Fanning looking outside. Not able to make it stick. Trying to get the run down the line. Cody holds off the inside, closes the door.
Battle for the AM class lead has fizzled out a little bit as Scott Lindgren pushes and gains 6/10 on Josh Stoltz. So, hefty gap between those two. Raymond Rodriguez in P3 for the AM class. Up front, though, this is the closest battle we have currently.
Guys, I don't know if Fanning, at some point, Fanning's going to start getting impatient. Fanning feels that his car's faster. He may even know that his car's faster through these corners, and he feels like Cody's holding him up.
He'll find
That's not going to slow down.
He's got plenty of time. He's got 4 minutes left, about 2 laps. He'll find the spot if he's going to make it through. It looks like he's trying to just really open something
Cody
up.
closes the door. Oh, Cody airborne. Maintains the car.
If I'm Kevin Fanning, I see how big of a move Cody responded with there when Fanning went to the outside. If I'm Fanning next time, I'm making that move a little earlier, trying to get Cody to respond and then dip into the inside, trying to get the inside of the first curve of that bus stop. That's where I'm trying to make the move if I was Fanning. Though I'm also not I'm not very good in these cars. So, Alex, what do you see?
You know, those first two curves in the bus stop, that's kind of the line you want to take. You really want to be aggressive on the first two curves. The third and fourth curve, again, those are the ones that if you get just a wheel in the grass, you are going for a ride.
Behind Fanning, we got Jurybanks holding off Rivas and Saveni. That is a battle that has yet to let up.
Yeah, he is holding off both those teammates.
Jurybanks making them work for it. We stay up front with Fanning and Cosgrove. Cosgrove 1 point away from a drive-through penalty. He can't afford any mistakes here. I wonder if Fanning knows that. Come around, Fanning fading a little bit now. 2/10, almost 3/10 back. That's the furthest he's been back this entire race, but that front bumper missing from Cosgrove's going to bite him coming down this straightaway. Cosgrove's going to hold the same line in the back, 3 wide. Jurybank still holding them off. Someone forced to go off track. He definitely cannot take the spot that way.
Steven Savegny.
That is,
off track,
oh no, that is egregious.
That's not how
egregious.
You make a pass.
That is egregious. Never have I ever.
Fanning taking a sniff of the inside.
Just black flag it. Just throw it. Well, Evan Eisen looks like he towed to the pits as well.
We'll maybe take a look at
meatball flag
in a little bit here.
There's nothing else to see. I think all the viewers saw everything they needed to see. I think it was very evidently clear what happened. Fanning still looking for a way around. Holding him off. My goodness, what a drive from Cosgrove.
Barney waving the white
flag waved. Kingsbury takes the white flag. Cosgrove, P2 currently. Holding off Fanning. Fanning's going to get desperate. Cosgrove can't afford the point, so we'll see what happens.
Kingsbury loving this, though.
Oh my goodness, the camera didn't know what to do. They're so close to each other. Fanning all over the rear wing. Kingsbury has almost nothing to worry about. Cosgrove full defensive. Needs to be if he wants to maintain P2. Kingsbury off to the outside. Trying to make Cosgrove force him to make a move. He doesn't let up. Cosgrove hammers the curbing.
Oh.
Almost off track was Cosgrove. Very dangerous.
My heart skipped a beat there watching him put that wheel in the dirt on that last curb.
Coming around, Fanning looking inside. Cosgrove closes the door. Fanning all over the rear wing. Under a 10th between them. 700th of a second. Fanning still looking for a way around.
Fanning is looking for every possible move, every corner. He's right there. He knows he's quicker. He's just trying to make it stick.
Cody's putting on a masterclass of defensive driving at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was it! Oh, no, that wasn't. I thought that was Cosgrove getting the instant point. I thought I saw contact. Oh, my goodness.
The last few corners here. Ray Kingsbury up front. He's going to take the last 2 corners, barring anything major in this next corner. He's going to win this race. And we will instantly switch right back to Cody Cosgrove and Kevin Fanning. Ray Kingsbury is the winner of Watkins Glen. And coming around the last corner, they're trying to drag race side by side. Cody Cosgrove takes P2 for the time being. I don't see any pending penalties. Kevin Fanning P3 going back to the AM class. Josh Stoltz is going to win the AM class race. That's a whole big field right there all together at once.
Oh, Jurybank spins on the final lap.
I don't. Well, Majority's Bank's race was stolen from him when he got hit and his car was broken when someone rejoined past him off track. So, and from what I saw in the penalty thing is that only a warning was given for that. Are we a warning? That should be prison time.
That was John Majority Banks on lap 30, was it not? Let's go take a look back at that before we get out. Yeah, that
prison time. What are we talking about?
That's the track. Touches the inside of the car, says get out of my way. Yeah, that is.
I am baffled by that move.
Yep, there it is. Incident. Let's look at that. That race control just came through. Incident on lap 30 involving Steven Savigny leaving the track and gaining the advantage and then causing an incident. Well, let's take a look at our results here for the evening. Red Kingsbury, our winner, followed by Brandon Lambert. Why is it? Oh, it's showing the different classes. The pace truck did not win anything. Well, Brandon,
nice job, Brandon.
You were the best pace lap driver, the best pace car driver. Cody Crosgrove P2, Kevin Fanning, Miguel Rivas, Steven Savigny, Josh Stoltz winning in AM class, Justin Lane, Raymond Rodriguez, another P2 in AM, Jason Lynn, Rob Edgel, Carson Quint, Daniel Coletta, Tim Taplin, Dex Lindgren back to P14, starting from like third, I think. John Majority Banks, Ruby Leham, Tucker Lindgren, Clinton Funk, P18, Scott Lindgren, Brian Son, Evan Einsman, Ricardo Bernal, Matt Kingsbury, Christian Youngwall, Marwin Moftaw, John Ebersole, Matt Lindy, Kevin Garcia, Jesse Pate, Daniel Miglin, Travis DeFlumer, Jeff Johnson, and Anthony Flores was race control this evening.
That was a wonderful, beautifully run race by Ray Kingsbury. I mean, he controlled that race the entire night, it seemed like. Fanning had the lead for a little bit, but the second Fanning blink, Kingsbury was there to respond. And Cody, my lord, what a defensive drive from him.
Yeah, that was an incredible last few laps there. We're going to go ahead, get ready for interviews here. Give me 1 second. We're going to bring in our AM class winner, Josh Stoltz, first. Let me get all my stuff set. And go ahead, bring up Josh Stoltz. One of you, take it away.
Josh, can you hear me?
Hello, give me a second. Let me take myself up for talk. Hello.
Let me know when you're ready. Hey, how you doing, Josh?
Good. Tired.
I bet. That race was chaotic. As a fellow Josh, I'd like to congratulate you on winning AM. You make all other Joshes very proud right now. So, thank you for representing us in this GT3 race tonight. Walk me through your AM class win. Amateur class looked like it was chaotic. There was a lot of different strategies we all saw out there. People taking pits early, some taking them late. Walk me through your strategy and getting through some of those early collisions.
Yeah, I mean, with the early ones, I know there's a few that happened in front of me. I wasn't paying too much attention. I was more or less just trying to
survive.
Yeah.
But
the cautions, I was kind of just like managing on my. I was like when I heard yellow, I immediately started thinking like, okay, how can I get a good restart here? So luckily, I mean, the cautions, I think other than like the one longer one we had, didn't really lose much tire temp at all. So that I mean, I lost pressures, but not temp. So that did help out a little bit. But then like halfway through the race is kind of like when we decided, not really halfway, but like halfway time wise, I guess, through the race is about when we decided that we were going to pit. Ended up working out. I actually overfueled the car a little bit, not expecting another caution, and then I could just push to the end and we got another caution, which actually did help me out because it let me close back up a gap I probably wasn't making straight up. But and then probably the scariest moment of the entire race was when Christian lost it. I think he just lost it. I didn't see much of it, but when he was spun exiting the bus stop, and there was like me plus 5 other cars having to just fan around him, and I'm just like, okay, well, track goes this way. If he holds brakes, I'm gonna miss him. If he doesn't, he's going that way. So I'm just gonna go this way.
Yeah,
and just went around him.
One of you guys narrowly missed him. Someone had to cut around through the curbing, and I mean the window of opportunity was closing while he was attempting to enter that door. So I can only imagine what it was like seeing a car kind of set up like a roadblock coming out of the bus stop.
Yeah, so, especially when it's the Mustang. That thing's big.
Yeah, that thing is wide. So you started 15th. You finished in P6. It's a hell of a climb up the leaderboards. You finished in front of a pro driver. Congratulations tonight, Josh Stoltz, for your AM class win. You got anybody that you want to give a shout out to before we let you go?
Definitely Bryan for being the primary sponsor of this league, as well as sponsor on the car. Love Penguin RC. Those cautions, the I flag was blinding me a little bit, but we made it through. It tipped over at a weird angle. I don't have an actual mount, so it just tipped over at a weird angle, and I was like, but made it through. Matt definitely for helping, or Matt Kingsbury definitely for helping me out with the setups and trying to figure this out. Jason for moral support. He ran a pretty good race too. I think he finished third in AM, so that's really good for the team.
Yeah.
As well as obviously all the admins, Anthony, Brandon, Ray, Cody, everybody else for putting this on, and lastly, you guys for broadcasting it.
Yeah, Josh, thank you so much for coming out and racing with us tonight. It was a pleasure watching you out there. It was great to watch you race. Congratulations again on your AM class win. I can't wait to see you back here for the next SimCAR race.
Thank you. Where are we next week?
That's a Bryan question. Bryan?
That's a Bryan question. Next week we're at Montreal.
Oh God.
Montreal.
Okay. Well,
there we go.
That's gonna be a drop week.
I just go where they tell me to go, Josh. That's all. So we will see you.
So do I. I just hop on the proverbial plane and just go. I don't know where we're going. They just blindfold me and throw me in the back of the plane.
Yeah. Well, Josh, we'll see you in Montreal for the next GT3 class, next GT3 race. Can't wait to see you.
See you guys there. Thank you.
All right. Next up, we're going to bring Cody Crosgrove into the booth. P2 overall.
Cody Crosgrove, can you hear me?
Hello, what's going on, fellas?
How are you, Cody? It's been a long time since you and I have talked. It's nice to finally get to speak again. Walk me through what I can only describe as a masterclass in defensive driving.
Man, all I could tell you is like I thought my heart was gonna like pound out of my body because my heart rate was going through the roof. I think like I read on my heartbeat monitor it was like 183. Like that was.
It's a good workout. It's a good workout.
But yeah, that was definitely a defense race for me because Kevin was all over me, man. I had to do whatever I could because I had steering damage.
Yeah, so we noticed kind of, I think maybe 4 laps before the end of the race that your front bumper was missing. So at that point, not to mention, did you know that you were 1 incident point away from being black flagged?
Yep, I was. That's why I just had to be so like clean and safe and like make sure like I didn't make any stupid moves so Kevin to hit me because I knew I had that 1 point. So I was just like,
yeah.
I was
so,
man.
So kind of like walk me. So we were up here in the booth kind of talking about what we thought would be like, do you give up P2 and just like you had a really healthy gap. You knew that you were faster than the other. You were showing that you were faster than most of the other drivers here. I think you could have taken it to maybe even taken it to P1 had you not had lost your front bumper. Walk me through not giving up P2. Like, why that strategy? Did you feel that confident? Did you know this track that well enough? Why didn't you back off and just satisfy for P3?
Like the car would push a little bit, but like it was good enough to push. So like I knew I could hold off Kevin because Kevin's a really, really clean racer. I love racing with Kevin. Like he's really respectful and like he's a really good guy. So like I know he's not just gonna wreck me. So like I always like to race him hard and clean. Like I just didn't want to just give it up. I'm just not that person. Like I know like I had damage, but I was confident enough to like still like push enough to keep him behind me.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%, Cody. And I mean, I'm happy. I didn't want to see you give up the position. I also didn't want to see your race get thrown away. But P2, after a drive, after having to fend off the hounds, is really impressive. Congratulations on P2 tonight. You started in 5th, clawed your way up 3 or 4 times. You clawed your way up to P2. Maybe made a few enemies along the way, but you got up there nonetheless. So congratulations on that. Do you have anybody that you want to give a shout out to?
I think my team, not my team, Soul Pack for keeping me supported, and Cosworth, Bruzy, all the guys that support us in that team, and even Ray, like he puts out an awesome set. So if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would been able to defend Kevin off for it.
Yeah, Cody, thank you so much for coming out and racing with us tonight. It's nice to speak to you again, my friend. Hopefully we race Rallycross together again pretty soon. We can't wait to see you in Montreal in a couple weeks, or maybe next week. I don't know how long that is. And yeah, congratulations again on P2, man. It was a hell of a race.
All right, thanks, man. And thanks for putting up a good show.
Always a pleasure, Cody. Take care.
Take care.
Alrighty, next up, Josh, we're going to give the next interview to Alex because Alex picked Ray at the beginning of this race. So it feels only right to give Ray Alex.
That's fine. Ray, before I hand the mic over to Alex, I want you to know that I was pulling for your younger brother, okay? And he was stolen, all right? So that's all I got to say, all right? Congratulations. You won. You deserve it. But I was pulling for Matt. Let the record show.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time Matt's been called the younger brother, even though he's not. Kind of gives off like the youngest sibling vibes, you know?
Wait, you're the youngest sibling? So I was right in theory. So I was right in spirit then.
Yeah, we going in we were joking about Josh is the younger and I'm an older sibling in my pairs, so that's what we were joking about. But yeah, let us walk us through that race. What were some of the highlights for you in that race?
Yeah, I think the first 5 laps were pretty good. We had a little racing there with Kevin. It was fun. Got through. The Merc doesn't fire off well in qualifying, and it doesn't do well with cold tires, so it's always a little bit of a struggle on restarts, especially when we have this many cautions. But the car was really, really solid, and we had a teammate behind us, so that made for the last 4 restarts to be a little easier, and we were able to get the temps up, get back to a lead on that one restart where there was a bunch of guys that didn't pit. That was it's a little worrying, and the Porsches are just so fast on the straightaway. I mean, you got guys that are running a whole second slower than me, and I couldn't pass them, so that was a little frustrating. But the car was great. It was engineered well. Cosworth tools got put to use. The Solpec Precision guys got to work. We set off last Sunday on a set. Spent 2 hours on it maybe total, and it just worked right out of the gate based on what we were using. So we didn't really make too much edits. Versus Daytona was like a real grind with the 24. So we were happy to have a little break, and we got a good result out of it, a 1-2. So exciting night for us.
Yeah, it's always nice when you get a setup that you're feeling comfortable with early in the week, so that way you can practice on the setup you're going to race for as long as possible. Yeah, is there anybody else you want to thank before we head out of here?
Yeah, I mean, Andy Fox, he's the one that builds the sets with me. That when I need help, I just send him a message, and he's more than willing to jump on with me and give me a hand with the telemetry. So you got to appreciate that, because that's not something that's easily done. It's a real skill. And then Cody drove a great race there. He helped defend a little bit there at the end. you know, he was a little nervous about his front end had a little damage, but seems like he did a pretty good job holding off Kevin. So good job by him. And yeah, it was a good race for us. I mean, I would like to say it was an interesting one for me, but it really wasn't. That battle for second was probably the more interesting thing.
You know, sometimes boring is a great way to go about it. So if I'm reading the schedule correct, it looks like next week it's going to be rain in the forecast. Are you feeling excited about the rain, or are you nervous about that?
Yeah, I don't really like the Mercedes in the rain. We did okay with it in the rain at Sebring, but then we also drove it at Daytona in the rain, and it was a complete boat. So I think Montreal's closer to Sebring than Daytona, so maybe there'll be a way for us to get the car in the sort of window there, but probably we're just going to set it up for the dry like we did here, and you know, put a softer spring package on it just so it'll work in both conditions. And if it rains, or just crank the wing into it and put wet tires on and hope for the best, man. I mean, what else are you going to do?
Well, that sounds like a good way to look forward to next week. I mean, you can never be excited about a rain race unless you're, a select handful of racers. So, again, congratulations, and we will see you next week.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Alrighty, gentlemen, we've got a few things to do before we get up out of here. So first and foremost, SimCAR Grand-Am Series on ASN is brought to you by Penguin RC Simulation. Trusted by racers for their unbeatable support, rock-solid product guarantees, and high-performance sim gear. When you want equipment you can rely on lap after lap, Penguin RC Simulation delivers every time, and is proud to present the Penguin RC Simulation Drivers Championship. Too Fast Racing, a massive sim community built on the high-octane world of BeamNG drag racing, now taking on iRacing with over 14,000 members. From the drag strip to the curves here at SimCAR, Too Fast Racing is where speed lives. Lambert Designs, the official graphics partner for SimCAR. From promotional materials to custom paint liveries, Lambert Designs has it all. For more information, join the SimCAR Discord and contact Brandon Lambert. And finally, Mr. Patches, makers of custom patches that let you wear your racing pride. And this season they're putting $50 on the line for each class's winning team. From the track to your jacket, Mr. Patches has you covered as the presenting sponsor for the team's championship. Also, if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to the Automotive Sports Network, no matter the platform, at ASN TV USA. Ring the bell, catch our live streams every week. We're aiming for 1,000 subscribers. Right now, we're somewhere in the 970s. So, need a few more people to hit that button. It really helps us out. And before we get to our final thoughts, we're going to take a look at the points. We have a lot of movement in the points, gentlemen. Looking at the overall points, Ray Kingsbury takes the lead, 84 points, up one position over Dex Lindgren with 71. Kevin Fanning up 2 spots with 67. Matt Kingsbury down 1. Raymond Rodriguez 5th overall, first in AM, up 3 positions. John Majoribanks, Jesse Pate, Cody Crossgrove, Dan Coletta, and Rob Edgel are our top 10 overall. Looking over at the AM class, it is Raymond Rodriguez with 77 points, Rob Edgel with 69 in P2, Jesse Pate was dethroned down to P3, Josh Stoltz up 5 positions with the win this evening, Tucker Lindgren, Carson Quint, Scott Lindgren, Tim Taplin, Jason Lynn, and Travis DeFlumer finish out our top 10. Alright, gentlemen, Alex, you picked the winner this evening. We didn't know who was younger. Guys, what are our final thoughts here?
Now that I know who's younger, I feel dirty. I gotta be honest. I was rooting for the oldest brother the entire time. That's what I've done. I can never repay.
It's okay. It was a great race at the end of the day. The excitement level was there. Watkins Glen always provides. For Ray Kingsbury, I just kind of scrolled back through some of the laps, and yeah, it was just a walk in the park for Ray most of the race. He wasn't around a whole lot of traffic. That battle between Cody Crossgrove and Kevin Fanning was just fantastic to watch. Lap after lap of some of the best defense I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was an excellent end to the race. We had a lot of nice battles throughout the whole thing. Never really had any moments where everybody got separated from each other and we were just sitting here trying to podcast it. So hats off to the drivers for keeping us entertained the whole time. But the checkered flag falls on the evening here at Watkins Glen. On behalf of the entire production staff, my name is Bryan Sawyer. Thank you for joining us for tonight's coverage of the SimCAR Grand-Am Series. Congratulations to our winners, Ray Kingsbury and Josh Stoltz. Be sure to join us Saturday for the Detroit and Washington, D.C. SCCA Showdown. Until then, so long, everyone.